Bushfires, mudslides, hurricanes, earthquakes. The frequency and intensity of natural disasters have reminded us that we are all one, living on the same planet. From Asia to Africa, the Americas, and within our own region, the Caribbean, many have been affected by recent calamities. Today we celebrate the incorporation of an organization that seeks to promote international peace and order and is often a leader in responding to global natural disasters. We're talking about the United Nations. Yes, it's UN Day 2017. Flip through the pages of the magazine as we seek to extol the virtues of unity. I am Adrian Atkinson, and this is Jamaica Magazine. Please stay with us.
It's the JIS Heritage Posters and Publications Sale. Come and get your posters and publications from now until October 30 at low prices. Packages include books, posters, brochures, Jamaican flags, and more. And if you spend over $1,500, you'll get a prize. For more information, contact the Jamaica Information Services Research and Publications Department by calling 926-359-024 or 926-374-026 or visit them at 58A Halfway Tree Road, Kingston 10. You may also contact our Montego Bay Regional Office by calling 952-6604 or visit them at the NHT Building, 42B2C Union Street, Montego Bay. Run come before them done. Posters and publications available while stocks last.
Good day, I'm Lorraine Mendez, and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, October 24. The island's sanitation system has been bolstered with the procurement of 11 new compactor garbage trucks. Valued at nearly $215 million, the trucks brings the total to 28 units received this year.
This money is coming from the taxes that you have paid. Specifically, this is coming from the property taxes you have paid. Everyone needs to pay their property taxes so that the burden is spread fairly and efficiently over the population so that there is more resource available.
The trucks were handed over to the National Solid Waste Management Authority in a ceremony at Jamaica House this morning. NSWMA's NEPM Waste Management Limited, which serves the parishes of St. Anne, St. Mary and Portland, will receive 2 units. The other 3 regions, SPM, WPM and MPM Waste Management, will each get 3 units to assist with the collection and transportation of solid waste.
It is the intention of the Ministry Prime Minister in the new year coming to place more money in the budget to secure new trucks.
Jamaica and China have entered a partnership to share resources and expertise in 7 sporting disciplines, namely swimming, synchronized swimming, badminton, gymnastics, volleyball, football, and basketball. The 2 countries signed a letter of exchange on Monday, sealing the technical cooperation for the 3-year project. It begins in January 2018 when coaches from China will visit Jamaica for a month. After that, a Jamaican contingent of 138 athletes, coaches, and support personnel will head to China for 2 months to train and participate in competitions. The Chinese government is funding the $7 million project, which includes the provision of equipment.
I look forward to the commitment that is made by all the sporting associations here that will benefit from the program. That the program will be well managed by you and the goals we set out to meet will be achieved.
Measures to strengthen the administration of justice and build public trust and confidence in the system just got a boost with the establishment of the Judicial Education Institute of Jamaica, JEIJ. The institute is already providing training and sensitization programs to judges and court staff. It's operating out of the Supreme Court building on King Street in downtown Kingston until a more suitable home is identified. Its establishment is due to the vision of Chief Justice Zela Makala, who worked with international, regional, and local partners to make it a reality.
The need for judicial education has become more critical with the frequent amendments to existing legislation and the passing of new laws to address new types of crimes and new ways of committing crimes with the advent of technology and the changing and dynamic society in which we live.
Puisne Judge of the Supreme Court, Justice Vinette Graham Allen, has been appointed head of the institute. Ground has been broken for a new parish office of the Ministry of Labour and Social Security in St. Anne. The modern two-story building will provide more than 27,000 square feet of office space and nearly 18,000 square feet of rentable space. Parking will also be provided for staff and clients, and there's to be special accommodations for persons with disabilities.
The Ministry of Labour and Social Security is committed to providing quality service to our clients and, by extension, to ensuring that the working conditions of our valued employees are of the best quality.
The development has become necessary because the ministry has outgrown its original office space in St. Anne. The new property was acquired at a cost of $2.2 million in 1992, and the construction will be done at a cost of $513 million. It should be completed within 15 months by M&M Construction Company Limited.
We have found that they stick to budget and they come in on time, so we are expecting the same treatment at these offices.
The development is being done through the investment arm of the NIS Fund and is expected to generate income of $26.62 million per year from its rental spaces. And finally, staff and students at the Thompsontown High School in Clarendon are now undergoing grief counseling following yesterday's shooting of two of the school's watchmen. One of the on-duty watchmen, 39-year-old Alric Carthy, died on the spot, while the other is at hospital in critical condition. In a statement, Education Minister Senator Ruel Reid strongly condemned the gun attack and extended condolences to Mr. Carthy's family. Senator Reid is also appealing for calm within the school community while the police conduct their investigations. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Lorraine Mendez. Thanks for watching.
If you're watching the JIS, you're always in the know when it comes to government information and news. Keep watching, keep informed, and tell your friends. JIS, your #1 source for government info.
October 24 has been celebrated as United Nations Day since 1948. A major decision-making arm of this international body is the UN Security Council. It is tasked with maintaining peace and security among member states. At home, the preservation of peace is being fostered through various policies. One is the encouragement of community role models to speak up against wrongdoings at the grassroots level. Watch this.
This is community justice. Residents who are standing up for peace and just actions, reclaiming Jamaica land we love.
The decent, law-abiding citizens of our country must now be more proactive and seek ways and means to overcome those who want to destroy Jamaica. Goodness must triumph over evil.
It's not a one-citizen thing, and it's not just a town thing. The Ministry of Justice is rallying the masses from country to town.
Creating a national movement of decent and upright people to take back Jamaica and to return discipline and respect for the rule of law in this country.
Using a series of public sensitization sessions, the ministry is seeking to bring together peace monitors or justice leaders. Pastors, doctors, custodians, lawyers, teachers, and other positive community members are being trained in justice programs such as child abuse, domestic violence, human trafficking, mediation, restorative justice, and legal aid. Professionals within the justice system are on hand at the sessions, equipped to answer questions.
Victims who have been sexually abused, and I speak to the evidence. A young miss, she is impregnated by an adult, and the man leaves the area This is in relation to soccer. The man leaves the area when it's hot, and a year after, he's back in the area. What's the follow-up?
As it relates to teenage pregnancy or persons who got pregnant below the age of 16, we don't just investigate and leave things hanging. We follow up. So if the person left the community, we're still after him. We try to find out where he is. If he comes back to the community, we go, we get him, we put him before the court.
Armed now with the knowledge of truth and justice, the community members will now help other citizens access justice services, resolve conflicts, and be productive members of society.
We're sending a signal to the Jamaican people, and in particular, all law-abiding and decent citizens of this country, to join us in the work that we are doing to safeguard the future of our country as we move towards a just, safe, and secure Jamaica.
I think the sensitization sessions, it's a great initiative of the Ministry of Justice. I think it teaches us now as citizens to have a greater responsibility, and it has opened our awareness. There are several activities that you can access through several services through the Justice Ministry. So it's not only limited to human trafficking. We have learned today of victim services. We have learned about legal aid services in addition to restorative justice. And key as well is that we have to access those who do not have access. So we now have to go into those remote locations. So it's not only to those internet users or social media, in other words, but it is just a great responsibility. I love the initiative, and it just makes you feel good to be a part of this great effort.
The project is being carried out through the Justice Undertakings for Social Transformation program. Already more than 200 persons have been trained. By year end, over 2,000 persons will be on the program. Peace, civility, good order, and improved behavior in communities will be the fruits of this program.
This helps the problem from reaching to the court, where it takes a lot of time and a lot of pile-up that is being done today.
I think it's very good. It's commendable on the part of the ministry to have done this. Based organizations would be the best avenue to reach the population and to have people committing in their own space, in their own community, persons who are familiar with the situation and the culture and are willing to serve.
Justice, truth be ours forever cannot be achieved without community members.
Want to know the law pertaining to renting a house? What about the procedure if you're arrested? Or what is defined as corruption? Then click on the Ministry of Justice website. It has information on every law passed in Jamaica. The House of Parliament portal also has the more recent year's pieces of legislation. The sites are easy to search and the files are downloadable. Make access to justice your business. Know your rights.
The work of the United Nations in the area of tourism is much renowned. Through the UN World Tourism Organization, member states have received assistance to develop and sustain their industries. In a few weeks, the UNWTO will convene in Jamaica for what is expected to be the industry's most productive conference for 2017. We have a preview of sorts.
157 countries will be represented, with scores of overseas participants. Government leaders, planners, policymakers, developers, and investors will converge. Where? On the second city for what is expected to be Jamaica's biggest yet tourism conference. The name of the conference is a mouthful. The UN World Tourism Organization, Government of Jamaica and World Bank Group, Global Conference and Partnerships for Jobs and Inclusive Growth through Sustainable Tourism. But it's important to remember this November 27 to 29 meeting because of what it represents. The conference is being held in commemoration of the UNWTO's International Year of Sustainable Tourism for Development. A historic occasion, as it marks the first time that the UNWTO will stage a global conference on tourism in the Caribbean or the Americas.
The single most important international event that we are ever going to do for tourism. It perhaps could very well be also the single most important event that we have done for Jamaica.
The event is shaping up to go way beyond the limits of a technical conference, but will be transactional and business-oriented. Participants will be engaged in plenary sessions and workshops on a range of subject matters. Some of the themes to be explored include economic development, financial management, job creation, and human capital development. The inclusion of the World Bank as a partner is expected to be a game changer, particularly in terms of how the conference is positioned. The World Bank provides a grand opportunity for international funders of tourism to meet with ministers, as well as private and public sector entities that have development projects and are able to access funding through these entities. So Jamaica will be the destination where several of these major sustainable tourism development transactions will take place. International development firm Caenwood International is also a partner in hosting the conference. With Caenwood on board, participants will have an opportunity to discuss and develop sound environmental solutions for tourism industry operators. Two of the expected deliverables from this conference will be an outcome declaration and the publication of the second UNWTO Affiliate Members Global Report on Public-Private Partnerships. Coming out of the conference, the UNWTO will also present a report to the UN General Assembly in 2018 with regards to the activities of the International Year of Sustainable Tourism for Development, of which the conference will play a major role. At the UNWTO, there have been much talk on the need for public-private partnerships. Still, there has been a failure to translate that on the ground in any effective manner. The conference will kickstart discussions for the creation of on-the-ground activities to develop tourism across the globe through partnerships. This is of significant importance to developing states such as Jamaica, who rely heavily on the economic power of tourism. Of deeper significance for Jamaica, especially the people of the West, is the creation of a Montego Bay Declaration. The declaration will be used as a roadmap to strengthen public-private partnerships and enhance donor funding and investor engagement. This will create the framework for more responsible, sustainable, and universally accessible tourism in the second city. The declaration will also address tourism leakages that are crippling the industry. So the established tourism linkages network is expected to play a greater role to combat the issue and allow the Jamaican people to benefit more from the sector. The conference is attracting many leaders from government, multilateral organizations, international financial agencies, non-governmental organizations, cruise lines, other tourism entities, and of course, Jamaican businesses such as small and medium tourism enterprises. Since the agreement was brokered in January for Jamaica to host the event, Minister Bartlett has been on a whirlwind promotional tour to garner support and attendance at the conference. In Africa, he was able to secure Ethiopian Airlines as the official carrier to take the continent's dignitaries to the conference. The industry's largest intelligence portal, which provides media, insights, and marketing data to thousands of tourism players, Skift.com, is also expected to be reporting from the conference, as Mr. Bartlett met with the agency's president, Caroline Kremins. He has also gone to Germany, Thailand, Dubai, the United Arab Emirates, and the United States of America. Jamaica stands ready to benefit from billions of dollars worth of free advertising by hosting this conference. The Multi-Sectoral Planning Committee is fired up to put on a wonderful conference to show the world why the land of wood and water is the cultural superstate.
It's also a first in the world for the United Nations World Tourism Organization, because it is the first time in any location that all the elements of tourism are going to converge to discuss sustainability issues, to discuss its future, and to celebrate on matters that will inure to the future development of world tourism.
The Scientific Research Council is bringing reliable, accurate, and efficient analytical testing services to you. Investors, manufacturers, and service operators, protect yourself and consumers by ensuring that your product and environs are safe and secure. Come to us to test your food, cosmetics, potable and recreational water, environmental air quality, trade effluent, and to conduct shelf life studies for products. The SRC conducts on-site sampling, or you can submit your samples to our offices at Hope Gardens Complex, Kingston 6. The Analytical Services Department Laboratory is certified locally and internationally and is accredited ISO 17025. For more information, visit our office or send an email to prinfo@src-jamaica.org or call us at 927-1771-4. The Scientific Research Council, making science, technology, and innovation work for you.
A united world starts with the individual. If every citizen believes in positive work, using their skills and talents for the betterment of self, family, and country, the world is likely to be a more peaceful place. Next, an example of a man of character who is building his country through hard work.
He believes that what you focus on can expand your imagination and creativity. For Dr. Henry I.C. Lowe, science and innovation has been his focus for the past 50 years, and as a medicinal chemist, he has achieved unparalleled success in the scientific research and development of health and wellness products from indigenous Jamaican plant materials.
Major work has been done on 4 plants: guinea hen weed, ganja, and the lignum vitae, and another one called Vernonia. And we have published quite a lot on these already, and they're all geared at looking at how we can manage the illnesses related to cancers, HIV/AIDS, and diabetes. Those are the major things.
Dr. Henry Lowe's vision has been dynamic, establishing the first science-based nutraceutical industry in the CARICOM region. This accomplishment is among his many firsts. He's the holder of 2 patents based on his research in nutraceuticals and chronic diseases. Dr. Lowe, along with Drs. West and Lockhart, researched and developed the first commercial product from ganja for the treatment of glaucoma. Dr. Henry Lowe's doctoral studies were carried out at Manchester University in England and postdoctoral studies at Bolton Institute of Technology in England and Harvard University and the Massachusetts Institute of Technology in America. He has served Jamaica and the CARICOM region as former permanent secretary for the government of Jamaica, chairman, president, and chief executive officer of Blue Cross Jamaica, past chairman of the Bureau of Standards Jamaica and the Scientific Research Council, distinguished adjunct professor of ethnomedicinal chemistry at the University of Technology, and science, environment, and energy policy planning and implementation consultant and advisor to CARICOM. In the international arena, Dr. Lowe has served as advisor in science and technology to the Secretary General of the United Nations. He is also an adjunct professor in the Department of Medicine at the University of Maryland School of Medicine, USA. His vision continues to expand, and today he's the founder and executive chairman of the Environmental Health Foundation EHF group of companies. To share his vision, he has published over 22 books and over 100 articles in the areas of science and technology. In recognition of his commitment to the advancement of science and technology, his national awards include the Order of Jamaica in August 2012 and the Commander of the Order of Distinction in 1982. He was awarded as Living Legend by the Caribbean Community of Retired Persons in 2012 and as the Jamaica Observer Business Leader in 2006. Dr. Lowe's belief is that success favors the prepared mind, and he is preparing Jamaica and the region to capitalize on the commercial and entrepreneurship opportunities available through the science, technology, and innovation arena.
Dr. Henry Lowe, a nominee for the National Medal of Science and Technology 2014.
Jamaica comes alive for Jamaica 55. The Jamaica Information Service is inviting primary, secondary, and tertiary students to catch the vibes and join in the celebration by participating in this year's staging of the JIS Heritage Competition. Primary and prep school children, ages 9 to 12, enter the essay competition and tell us how you would want to see Jamaica in 55 years. High schoolers, enter the poster competition. Show us your artistic interpretations of Jamaica throughout her 55 years in a poster titled Jamaica 55. Posters may be designed digitally or illustrated. Zoom, click, snap. Yes, tertiary students, the photo competition is back. Capture an image that best represents Jamaica 55. For more information on the competition rules and how to submit entries, visit the JIS website at www.jis.gov.jm. You may also send an email to heritageessay@jis.gov.jm, heritageposter@jis.gov.jm, or heritagephoto@jis.gov.jm, or call us at 926-3590-4. The deadline for all entries is October 31, 2017. So ready, set, go for prizes galore. JIS Heritage Competition 2017, celebrating Jamaica 55.
Coming up, messages from some of this year's recipients of national honors and awards. Jamaicans who are determined to make this country and indeed the world a united force for good.
National Honors and Awards 2017 saw 257 upstanding individuals being pinned and sashed in recognition of their contribution to the development of Jamaica. The spirit of the honorees resonated humility and national pride.
Being awarded today is an incredible honor, and I accept it with much humility. If we recognize engineers, we're recognizing the worth and the value to the community. So I'm indeed very honored.
Well, I'm very elated. The fact that you can be awarded or rewarded for your service to the country.
I worked at Princess Margaret Hospital for 40 years, and my blessing today, I feel so comfortable. I felt really, really appreciated.
It's a great privilege and an honor to get this award, and you do things throughout your life. And you never know when these things are going to happen and when you're going to be acknowledged. So I'm extremely proud.
One doesn't set out to get awards or recognition, but it comes along the way. It's an added bonus. Encouragement to just push on, work harder, and try and ensure that I influence others to volunteer as well, to make a difference, to improve lives, transform lives, and to help to build our country and make it a better place.
It will give me more encouragement that I'm recognized by my country nationally, and spur me on to continue working in the same way that I have been, and to try and inspire other youngsters to follow in my footsteps.
I'm very happy that I've been able to help to transform lives and make a difference.
It's always a pleasure serving your country.
Security guards, protect your health. Sign up for the Private Security Regulation Authority's health insurance scheme. There are 5 options starting from $997 up to $1,882 per month for individual coverage. To find out how to access the health insurance scheme, contact the Private Security Regulation Authority at 967-2522 or visit their website at psra.gov.jm.
This is where the magazine closes for today. If you need more information on the features aired in today's show, click on our webpage, jis.gov.jm. There you may also find additional information on government programs and policies. For more television features, visit our YouTube channel. We're also on various social media sites. You may also download our app from the Google Play Store to stay informed while you are on the go. I'm Adrian Atkinson. Do have yourselves a wonderful evening.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.